Oh, you've seen the commercials. He's either a prize fighter that hits out that evil insurance lawyer, or he's a pilot of a plane, or he plays basketball. It's the one and only Michael Gopin. Michael, it is a pleasure to meet you today.
Nice to meet you too. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for having me at your law firm.
Well, you're welcome.
I've got to say that I am a Michael Gopin TV ad fan.
Well, I appreciate that. We love to have our fans here, you know?
And you know what? I love men with the striking white hair and the dark suit.
Oh, no doubt. Huh?
Okay, well, Michael, tell us a little bit about when you were younger. I mean, what made you decide, I think I want to be a lawyer? How did all that begin?
Well, my uncle was a lawyer in LA and he did personal injury, so I kind of, thought maybe it'd be a pretty good fit, and then did a little mock trial kind of stuff in high school and said, this is probably for me. So that's kind of how it started.
So, law school? I mean, where did you go to law school? And
yeah, I went to St. Mary's University in San Antonio after graduating from University of Texas at Austin for my undergrad in business. And I love San Antonio, and it was a great fit for me.
So the law has many facets, and of course, you've got corporate law, real estate law, but personal injury law, that's kind of an emotional business, is it not?
Oh, definitely so. And you gotta try to take your emotions out of it, really, because you have to be unbiased and think for your client, because sometimes if you're too emotional with regards to what's going on, you may not see clearly. So it's really important to focus and see what's going on.
Now, every day in El Paso, I mean, tragedy happens, and people will be in an accident and their bodies are damaged, their lives are pretty much rewritten. It's serious stuff. So a lot of people don't know what a personal injury lawyer does for them.
Well, there's a lot of things that encompass a case. I mean, people come to us in dire needs and stress, and what we do is we get them situated. Their vehicle is totaled, perhaps their vehicle needs to be fixed. They need to go to the doctor. They have medical bills. They have medical issues. They need to go to see specialists. We take care of all that. We just comfort them and let them know that things will get better. And we organize with the insurance company, get them a rental car, and all these things that go into it. If their car is totaled, we have to figure out the value of the vehicle and get them paid for it. So there's lots of things that go into this.
That's serious stuff, but you've decided we want to stand out. The law firm is very friendly. I walk in and of course everybody is extremely nice. Obviously your television commercials have some humor in them. So tell us about that little bit of personality, that little twist you put on the law to put people at ease.
Well, we don't want to take ourselves too seriously. We don't want to be the lawyers that, yes, we go to court and we fight for you and you know your rights and things like that. We just want to know that, we're here, we're from El Paso, this is what we do. We don't do criminal law, we don't do bankruptcy, we don't do business law. We do injury cases, and we do a really good job at it, and we're here to help the people from El Paso.
That's wonderful. You have been in El Paso practicing law a long time at this point.
Well, I'm only 25 years old, so
Me
not
too,
that
I'm
long.
only 24.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so what do you think is your favorite part of the law?
Helping the people. That's what it is all about. I mean, people come and they're experiencing trouble in their lives and trauma, and to help them out, and to, when the case is all resolved and you can see a smile on their face and they've recovered and they've done better and they're back to normal and put them back in their place, that's what it's all about.
People know you because you're on the TV ad, and sometimes he appears occasionally in the background, but you have a partner at your law firm.
Yes, sure.
Do you mind if we introduce people to your partner, Lee?
Of course.
Okay,
Bring them on in.
Coming up, you meet the secret partner, who's not so secret anymore, right after the break.
Hi, Lee Montion and my law partner here, Michael Gopin.
Thanks for watching Studio 9.
Of course, Michael J. Gopin is the face of the law firm, but there is another partner in action here, so let's meet Lee Montion. Lee, nice to meet you here.
Nice to meet you as well.
Okay, so here you are, the law firm. You've got the public face, and you've got the behind-the-scene guys partner. How did you become a lawyer? How did all that start for you?
Well, you know, I was a funeral director before becoming a lawyer, and I was called for jury duty, and I got picked to be on the jury panel, and it just seemed like a natural fit. And I felt like I was at home there with, you know, being amongst other lawyers and being in the courthouse.
Lee, most people will say anything, do anything, and lie to get out of jury duty, and you actually liked it?
It's our civic duty to begin with, but yeah, I did enjoy it, and I've been on 2 jury panels, you know.
Huh. Okay, so where did you go to law school?
Texas A&M Law.
Oh, nice. All right. And so you grew up in El Paso?
I did, born and raised, graduated from UTEP for my undergrad, and then, you know, we didn't have a law school here, so I had to move away for a short period.
Okay, Michael, how did the team get together? Where'd you meet?
Well, we had a mutual friend, and Lee became an attorney, and actually he rented space here in the building and was looking for a permanent position, and when one became available, we brought him on board.
Have you noticed his hair is very dark and long, and he's got the, you know, the movie star hair going?
Oh, I think we do actually, but you know.
Yeah, don't tell him. Okay, all right, anyway. So then you put the law firm together. You have been in an occasional commercial. Tell us about your moment in the sun there.
That's right. I'm in the basketball commercial, and if you blink, you miss me.
Okay.
Don't blink then.
Yeah, just don't blink.
Okay, so when you go to lunch, of course, everybody's, oh, Michael, hey, Michael, and then Lee's over there, hey, what? I'm just kidding. But tell us about the law firm. You do serious work, and you really do love and care about people. And people come to you at the lowest point of their lives. How do you work together to do this? And what are some examples of success stories that you've had?
Well, you want me to start? Well, we've had lots of success stories, of course. I can remember one case that I actually tried to a jury. It was a 35-year-old lady from El Paso who had an elective surgery, and she bled out. She died. It was a hysterectomy that she had, and she decided that she didn't want any more children, so she had a hysterectomy. Totally healthy person, and she passed away, leaving 4 minor kids. Still remember each and every one of those children, and the other side didn't want to settle, so we ended up trying the case in front of a jury here in El Paso, and we won the case, won the verdict, and I was very happy to be able to help that family because they definitely needed it.
Yeah. Lee, a lot of people are scared to death of a courtroom. You're one of the rare exceptions that was eager to be on the jury. But people who are hurt, I mean, they really don't want to go up there and be questioned, and they're nervous, and they don't completely understand. What does your firm try to do? Do you try to settle these cases in advance, or what's the goal?
Well, our goal isn't necessarily to settle from the get-go, but you know, we do submit a demand packet and see maybe we can settle without filing a lawsuit. Many of our cases do have to proceed and go in front of a court and in front of a jury, but you know, we also do settle a bunch of our cases as well.
Now, in the firm, who does the actual presentation in court? Is it you, Lee, or is it you, Michael, or both?
Just depends on the case. You know, we have a large volume of cases, and you know, most of them do resolve through settlement at some point. So the trial work is always best for both sides to be kept at a minimal. So it's just an ad by case basis.
But that being said, we're not afraid of going to court.
I understand. You got to fight sometimes.
Oh, of course.
Lee, question for you. What would you say to somebody that's just had an experience? Because obviously you pointed out a medical situation. I think a lot of people think about car accidents, but what are some other areas where a person really needs representation? Examples.
Well, a good example is the insurance carriers will often just, you know, offer a nominal check to our potential clients or to the aggrieved party. And the person is like, oh yeah, I need this check, I need this money to get medical treatment and to pay for medical treatment. Little do they know that once they cash that check, that's a full and final release with the insurance carrier.
So yeah, a lot of times insurance will say, hey, let me give you $1,000, and oh, cool. And then it's over.
Called you two, whoa,
Yeah, don't
let's tap that brake.
Exactly.
I got it. What just happened?
Michael Gopin just happened.
Of course it did.